Everyone, this is Shirley and this is Jamming with Yarn. I want to welcome you back to another Attack the Stash so I can buy more yarn in summertime. Or just, I like buying yarn, okay? It's really fun, and the colors just make you go, oh, I want that. And you don't know what you're going to do with it, but you got to have it, right? So I want to welcome everyone back. I want to welcome everyone that has supported me from the time I've started making YouTube videos. And I want to welcome all those new viewers who have subscribed and have commented. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And I do try to make them short so you can move on to the next one, because there are so many wonderful people out there that you can watch with so many great ideas. And as I talk about wonderful people, I'm going to talk about Pettiskim. Pettiskim is a YouTuber, and she has inspired me because she's doing the year of the blankets. That is very I commend her on that. She has inspired me, and also the little Zinna patch. And she has inspired me to want to make a blanket. So you guys know, on my premiere, I showed you guys these bowls, and I have plenty of them. And what I decided to do, after being thoroughly encouraged and impressed with myself, may I say, with myself, because I was able to follow Jadya's pattern, which last year I couldn't do it for some reason. You know how things work when they work. So, I was able to make my first C2C granny square by using Jadya's pattern, and this is it. Then that went along to where I did the baby blanket that I shared with you guys, and it's all ready to be donated for the end of the year. And now that brings me up to date with my bag of bowls, not box this time, but bag, where I started the original C2C. Okay, and this is from Jadya's pattern, and I started out with the yellow, worked in this brown here. I have plenty of this red. This is one from my granddaughter, her grandmother's stash. She recently passed, so she gave me this one. It's funny how, and I think that's the good thing about making stuff that is homemade or handmade, is that they do have a story, like this one here. I can always look at it and say this was from my granddaughter's grandmother who passed away. Okay, not that that's a great thing, but it's in remembrance of her, something she purchased. And then this one here from my daughter that gave me around Christmas time of 2017. So these blankets have stories, and only you know it. Only you know what the story is. So that is what I'll be working on. I know you guys, if you've been watching, I started a hat. It was my first cable, and I've been working really slow on it because I've been like, don't mess up, because you guys know I had to take it down one time, right? So here is my Gimmeyarn418 hat. I'm at the decrease part. You can't really see the pattern because I used the wrong yarn, because I was trying to match it with the cowl that I made and use up the rest of the yarn. So you can't really see the cables. I'm trying to find it. It's so dark and so thick. But here is my little cables right here. Not that well, okay? But that's what it looks like so far. You can't really tell, but in order to do this justice in my eyes and to feel good, hopefully, about my able to follow a written pattern, I started over. I'm just at the brim, and this is a pink. It's a little blown out. I don't know how. Yeah, it's just pink here. There you go, right here. It's a pink, and I'm at the point where I don't know where I'm at because actually I didn't print it. So what I did is, yeah, I'm at the point where I'll be starting round 1. So I just write it like that. And this particular yarn is some Dickinson yarn, wildwood yarn, 75% acrylic and 25% wool. Yeah. Anyway, so I should have 2 hats eventually. Yeah. I will have a hat. I am going to make a hat. I just want to, I'm not going to rush myself because I'm not good at reading patterns. So I'm learning. So the next thing, little projects that I'll be working on that is not a part of Attack the Stash. I really like it. Yeah, I'm funny at times. Is I was watching Sew Another on YouTube, and she showed a pattern of basically wraps. This is not what she had, but this is an older pattern from, I think it was 2000 and, I don't know, it's an older pattern, 2016. Anyway, it's different wraps, and the one I like is this one and this one. Those two. This one is easy to do anytime. Besides that, nah, too long, and I don't know what that is. Oh, this is fleece. Wouldn't be doing that. That might be good to sleep in. And the other pattern is this top here. I like the just simplicity of it. It covers up enough, and it also comes in a no sleeve. So those are a couple of things that I will be working on from now to whenever you see it. Okay. What else? Showed you that. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. When you make head wraps, and you use not just acrylic, but another yarn, like this one here from Knit Picks. I don't know if it's upside down. Yeah, from Knit Picks. And this one I really like for a wrap. It's light. It's soft. You have to have 2 balls of it to make a wrap. But I like it, okay? But one thing you don't do is don't throw it in the wash with your acrylic. Pay attention to the labels on your yarn so this doesn't happen. I turned my wrap into a headband or a scarf. It's even too small for that, for a headband. But you know what I did with this is I have my other wrap. And so, you know, you have the holes right here. I put this one on first, and I'll show you just quickly. So if you don't want to have all, I have a lot of gray hair right there, and it really, really shows. Not that I'm ashamed of my gray, but, you know, you got this color, and then you got a lot of white sticking out. So what I did was, trying to find the right size, is I did it this way. So you cannot see, well actually no, you can see my stocking cap because I wear a stocking cap up under it to keep my hair down. But it turned out to work out fine. So lesson is, pay attention to when you're washing your items. You don't want to shrink them. Yeah, you guys, so I think that's it. I'm almost at 10 minutes. I have nothing else to show you. I want to tell you thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my videos. Thank you for commenting. I love the comments. Bring them more. I do have a video that I made last year, and I was going to read the comments because it was a very interesting video. I wanted to read the response back, but I didn't do it because it was around the holidays. Excuse me. And it was around, sorry, it was around the holidays, and it was around someone you wanted to meet that has already moved on. Who would that be? And I got so many wonderful responses, but I didn't want to put it out around Christmas because that would be a bummer, right? And then at the same time around Christmas, I had really gotten the blues. I'm learning. I did fine on Valentine's Day, but I realized that Christmas, I get the blues. My anniversary is coming up next month. Hopefully I'll be okay. My husband's passing away is coming up next month. It all was like a matter of days, you know, so I'm hoping that I'll be okay, but you don't know until that mood hits you and you're like, oh God, you know. So you guys, I'm right now I'm feeling fine. I'm not looking for anything to change in my attitude. I'm hoping that praying that I continue to be strong as I am now, but you never know. And for those people who are going through loss of a mate, loss of a pet, loss of a child, any kind of loss that really affects your heart, hang in there. It's all good. I mean, you know, the loss isn't good to us, but it's all good because you will heal just like I'm healing. So that is part where I want to say, you guys, be the best that you can be for yourself and no one else, you know, and by doing that, it just makes you feel good. It's not like you out there I'm trying to be the best, but what I mean is that as for myself, it's just like a habit of just trying to get things done right and trying to give 100% if you can without hurting yourself. So yeah, that's what I mean. Be your best, do your best, and more than anything, don't try to knock someone down to make yourself feel good, because a lot of people do that. We're living in a time, at least where I see, where people think that bad is good and badass is even better, you know, and it's fine. You know, you can be as bad as you want to, as long as you're doing it around yourself or your group. But when you take it outside from that, it's not going to be received as a welcome, you know, because everybody, I know I'm going a little far because everyone has we all have our comfort zone, and no one wants to be trampled on by someone else's belief. I think that's what I'm trying to say, you know. And even when I talk like this and I say God and this and that, you know, you may not even be a believer in God. You might be a believer in the earth, creation, or just yourself, whatever it is. But no matter what it is and how you see it, be good and don't push it on anyone else by trying to baptize them into your thing. But you can talk about it and inspire people. So yeah, and I get inspiration from you guys. Sometime I was on a live with Craft by Rose, and you know, it's about making things and this and that, but she do go into different segments on her video, and actually I learned about her from Setta, and I'll put her information on here too. But we had a very lively conversation. I would actually call it a spiritual conversation, because I walked away from it and I was thinking like, wow, there was something said that I needed to hear. And I'm the kind of person, hey, if I needed to hear that, I would tell you thank you. I really did need to hear that, because you know when something is meant for you. We grow, as I said last time, we think we do everything by ourselves, but we don't. We grow because we rub or touch other people and they can say something and inspire us. It can be positive, it can be negative, but it helps us to go to another level. So that's the end of my just being thankful, being very thankful, you guys. And I love you guys. I love you, E, the empty nester. I'm still saying her name because I said I would say it until she got well. She was doing better. She made it over that hump, but you know, she still got to pull the health together. And as with everything, health is a matter of time. You really have to give yourself time to heal. Yeah, so love you. Sorry for talking so much, you guys. Bye.